YouTube, how you doing? Raj here, I hope you guys are well. Today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at a fragrance from the brand Prada, and this one is called Infusion d'Iris, or Infusion of Iris. There are many fragrances in this Infusion line. There is cedar, vetiver, mandarin, almond, probably a couple of others which I'm missing. I believe the one which is called Cedar or Cedra, I think they call it, used to be Infusion d'Homme, so the one that's targeted towards men. But you know, I think this particular fragrance, the old one called Infusion d'Homme, which is now called Cedar, is very much unisex, to be honest. So this is the bottle, very, very classy looking bottle. I like the colors, I like this kind of pistachio, yeah, I don't know what you sort of turquoisey type color. You've got the list of ingredients down the side. Not sure if it's going to focus, maybe just about. And yeah, it's just well done. It's an eau de parfum. So as you just saw, mandarin from Italy, Tunisian neroli, cedarwood, benzoin from Laos, and Somalian incense. It's actually quite a light fragrance profile, and I really, really like this type of fragrance on Sundays, or when you're just doing something very casual, or when you want to come across as just clean, fresh, you know, white shirt, the kind of look, very simple appearance and simple in terms of structure, this fragrance. I feel, yeah, it is on the unisex side, definitely is. I think that if you're somebody who typically likes masculine fragrances with all the typical masculinity, this is probably not the one for you. This is kind of, I guess, very sort of gender neutral. Now, some people don't like that. Some people want them to be unmistakably masculine or feminine. For me, this is very much in the middle and can be shared amongst the genders. I think it really works, and I really like this fragrance a lot. I think it smells great on my skin, and that's really all I care about. I feel like it could work all year round, you know, especially good in springtime, and feels more on the casual side. But you could, you know, you could dress this up, I think, if you wanted to, but I think it feels more casual to me. This fragrance has decent staying power. It's an eau de parfum, and I get around 6 to 7 hours of performance, which I think is quite good. It's not one that's going to jump off the skin. I don't think it's even supposed to be designed that way. It's a bit more personal, closer to the skin, and yeah, that's how it performs on my skin, and it makes sense. Prada Infusion d'Iris starts off with a beautiful opening. It's soapy. It's sparkling, it's aldehydic, I find. There is a neroli note hiding behind a white musk note, so it's not sharp and citrusy. It's more laundry fresh citrusy. And I really, really enjoy this opening to the fragrance. It draws you in. It's kind of almost smelled slightly abstract, or something that is maybe not in this real world kind of feel. It reminds me of fragrances from Frederic Malle, like L'Eau d'Hiver, like Dante Bras, if you know those ones. And this one is kind of in that vein of being almost cold and slightly icy. It's very, very beautiful, very, very simple, but actually when you get your nose close to it, you do start to pick up a lot more than you might smell in the air, for example. There is a touch of incense in the way that, if you guys know Acqua di Gio's Profumo or Bleu de Chanel, how they have incense in there. It's not strong. You don't. It's included in the note breakdown, which adds a little bit of roundness to the fragrance without coming across as smoky at all. It's complete opposite of that. It really is like a big thick bar of white soap that's very luxurious. And you are sort of surrounded by like orange trees and the scent of, you know, neroli oil in the air, but all smothered by this kind of sort of synthetic-y musk, which is quite clean and light, and, you know, kind of like a laundry detergent in some ways, but smells better than your average laundry detergent, that's for sure. I think the bottle gives away very much how this fragrance smells. You know, see-through, simple colors, light, slightly greenish, very pale color, pastel I think you would call it, and it's actually a very, very nice fragrance, well done. And it's actually worth noting that sometimes when a fragrance is so simple, it has to be actually really well done. Sometimes when you have fragrances that have so many things going on, few of the notes can take over, whereas when this is so stripped back and almost like naked, you could call it, or bare, the notes that are there, which aren't that many, really have to shine. And I think the perfumer did a fantastic job. I think Prada did a fantastic job with this fragrance. It doesn't have a wow factor for me, but certainly is a fragrance that I do like to go to from time to time. And I also enjoyed Infusion Dom, and I definitely want to check out a few more. And maybe if you guys know the others in this range, I'm quite interested in the vetiver one, the mandarin one. What do you think? Are they worth checking out? So Prada's Infusion d'Iris gets a rating of 8 out of 10. It's solid and is a really nice addition to my collection. I'd actually like to thank my aunt who actually gave me this fragrance. It used to be hers and then she decided to move it on. So thank you for this bottle. Much appreciated. So over to you guys. What do you think about this fragrance? Is it very classy and or sort of well made? Do you agree with me, or is it kind of basic and forgettable, a bit bland? Whatever you have to say, say it. And let me know if you've tried others in the Les Infusions collection. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like, comments, and subscribe. Comment and subscribe if you're interested in what I put out on this channel, and check me out on Instagram. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.